I just got a new in-body scan. You might be saying, well, where the hell have you been? Who cares about the scan? Fair question. I've been very, very busy. I just had my first grandkid. Life has just been busy. Sounds weird to even say that phrase. I just had a grandkid. But anyways, hey, I wanted to show you my face real quick. I think this HGH is doing some stuff. I'm going to be 47 this week. Like, I feel like I mean, I'm in my 40s, but I don't know if I look 47. Things are looking pretty good. Anyways, new in-body scan. Let's get into it. By the way, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, you're probably here because you like peptides or HGH or hearing a middle-aged guy talk about stuff that he may or may not actually understand. So hit subscribe. I don't care what you're subscribing for. That's all fine with me. Let's take a look at the scan here real quick. All right, so bottom right, 18% body fat dropped from 20.4, and that was on the last day of 2023. So here we are. This is the middle of March. So 2.5 months, I dropped 2.5 body fat percentage points, which I am thrilled with. I don't think I can keep that pace up. Maybe I can. That makes summer look really good. But you can kind of see here, that was my first legitimate drop that I had since I started the peptide experiment at the beginning of last year. After my first cycle, when things were going great, I dropped down to 17.9, and then obviously things went haywire after that, as you know if you've watched those videos. And if you haven't, go watch those. I was taking ibamorelin and CJC 1295. You can go check all those out. But this is a really nice drop down, 2.5 percentage points. So really like to see that. Was very excited. I needed that at this point. Now that I'm 5 months into the HGH, I really needed that to actually happen. So notice that the skeletal muscle mass is at 119.9. It's down just under a pound from that same scan, but I'm okay with that. It's really been pretty consistent through a lot of this, kind of in that same general range. It was a little bit higher whenever I started peptides, but you can see here, I'm fine with this number. If this number stays like this, that's a pretty good amount of muscle. I'm fine if it stays like that, especially if the fat keeps dropping and the body fat percentage keeps dropping too. You can see also, look at that weight, by the way. Talk about a range, 259.8. Now down to 252.2, or there's a 260, but almost a year worth. When did I do this one? That was April of last year. So really stayed in a pretty tight range, as you know when you watch those other videos. But really love seeing this 18% body fat drop. As far as how's the process going, it's going great. I'm still not having any side effects. Really easy to do. Enjoyable. Dare I say it's been an enjoyable process. Like I said, I think that my skin is doing a little bit better. Like I think that I am looking a little bit younger. I feel like my energy is good. I don't feel sore very often. My hips aren't really feeling sore like they used to whenever sometimes I would just like get up and walk. Like things are feeling pretty good. My sleep, I don't feel like my sleep has really changed any. For a while during the peptides, I feel like I got really deep. Now I'm not necessarily sure that's the case. I'm not picking anything up there as well, but I feel like I'm actually getting benefits, and I've been very slow to say anything is beneficial to me in the past. If you've watched my other videos, I've been very critical, but I feel like this HGH thing has been very beneficial to me. I just feel really good. So I don't want to jinx it, but I do. So again, I'm not recommending any of this stuff. Talk to your doctor if you're considering any of it, because I've just been guessing on this from the beginning. I wasn't sure what it was going to do, but I'm really like where I'm at. So what's going to happen next after this next month? Because that's the end of my cycle. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my doctor and kind of see what's available. If I have continued good progress, if this is setting into my body now, and I'm really starting to get into like good benefits of it, like the foundation is laid, let's have some cool stuff happen to my body. Maybe we'll keep going on some of this stuff. So we'll see what happens over the course of the next month. Of course, I promise I'll make a video at the end of that one too, to let you know what's going to happen and kind of give you my final results of between where I started the HGH and then where I ended up at. By the way, I've also been going pretty much probably 60 to 70% carnivore diet during this time as well, just trying to get more protein. And I've actually really kind of enjoyed that as well. And that may have had something to do with what's going on here. So that's it. If you haven't already, hit subscribe again. Thanks you all so much for the conversation, the comments, the subscribes, all of it. I'm just some idiot over here that's been guessing on this the whole time. So it's been great having y'all along for the ride and really kind of helping with advice and thoughts and just conversation about the whole thing. So that's it. We'll see you on the next video. Peace out.